Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Luna Primrose Shears, and I promised that I would come back on here and have a little conversation about the video about reconnection and how you can, in some very physical um, signs that you have reconnected, and that, well, you were never really disconnected, but now you're just aware that you're reconnected. And one of the very most obvious sign and physical reaction, when you're getting a direct message from either your guides, your guardian, source, your higher self, all that good stuff. So when I do these things, I always like to give a personal story and experience behind it, because then it just validates, right? What that you're not crazy, that the shit is actually motherfucking happening. Um, so, and I really am one of those people that I don't want spirituality to be a bunch of fluff and foo-foo. I want to be able to actively see it, actively hear it with the human eyes and the human ears and the human mouth. Um, so was given this maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, a different kind of point of view or perspective about a certain something. Now, a little backstory is on, so I was in a 10-year domestic violence relationship. It was pretty bad. That's what set me on this Reiki journey, and how I wanted to be able to physically hold it, physically touch it, instead of just a lot of unseen things. So, after I had left, I'd done all the things, um, saw a physical doctor, saw a therapist, and everything was great. But I just really felt like there was something missing to the process. It just wasn't all clicking. Then I went and saw a energy healer who specified in Reiki, and that's what kind of got me started. Now, 7 years ago, when I had kind of relocated just for safety reasons, I had come to the place that I am in now. And I knew that I was looking for my Reiki teacher, and this is where she was. I had never heard of this place before. I'd never been there, but that's how the divine works, right? So I remember I had received my level 1 Reiki, and all of it was well and good, but I really was I want to hear it, I want to freaking see it, you know what I mean? Um so I remember sitting on, I guess, my front porch, and I kept having this weird stuff just coming up on my phone, and it was on repeat. And the really funny thing is that I tell you the backstory of where I come from, because when I tell you um, what kept popping up on my phone, you'd be like, oh, that totally fucking makes sense. Fucking divine. Is what we call the pimp slap. When the angels pimp slap you and you're like, oh shit, yeah. So I was sitting on my front porch, and for a couple of days I just kept this um on my phone. It would be oh, um this song just dropped, and I was like, I don't really like Kesha. And well, I didn't really not like her, but she wasn't music that spoke to me, because music is the fastest way to move an energy. It is the most physical way. If you want to move some energy, you're sad, you're thinking, play a motherfucking song, and 2 seconds later, because that shit comes straight from the higher realms. It is like a fucking direct line. And so I was sitting there, and that song, Kesha, Praying, kept coming up. And I just kind of was and I just kind of swiped it away and swiped it away. And then finally, a couple of days later, it was almost like you had this this like sense of like, I need to listen to this. And I remember listening to, I remember getting like 2 seconds into the song and I just started like bawling. And of course, I'm human. So the first thing I go to is the fact that, my ex and all the stuff I had been through. And it was just instantaneous knowing. And it was like an instant download of like, you have got this all wrong. Your first instinct as a human, when you hear a song, you go to a human experience. It takes you to a human experience in a human event, which in part, one part of that is true. But the second kind of download I got was, this is a direct, as if your fucking guardian angel is standing right in front of you and he's speaking those words. Now, when I say he, please take that very loosely. My guardian just happens to have a very masculine energy, which kind of makes sense in the life that I've chosen for myself this time around. And I knew very well that it was a very, very word for word message of, this is what you are to me. And it changed my whole fucking outlook on every fucking song I had ever heard or that got me right here. See, I always thought it had something to do with the experience that I went through at that moment, right? Which in part is true. It's just them kind of saying, yeah, we were there, right there with you while you were doing it. But this is the words that I am fucking speaking to you. Like if I was standing in front of you and I was speaking English, these are the fucking words that would come out of my mouth. And it's when you feel those songs that either make you, because every song makes you feel something. And if it doesn't make you feel anything and it's not really your song, then you know that that's not a message for you. And I really wanted to get on here and share this because I really felt like I had a client in the chair the other day and we were talking about something, and I always have my playlist playing in the background. And it's a playlist of direct fucking message every fucking angel, every single guide, every single higher self sent me. I have put in a fucking playlist and I play it in the salon. Why? Because I have a fucking Reiki salon. It's a physical representation of what is going on energetically. It's healing. It's speaking, right? That's just totally what it is. And somebody was, she was sitting in my chair and she was a younger woman. She was about 16, 17 and she was going through some bullying shit. And it was really funny because fucking Taylor Swift came on, and I have a secret shame for Taylor Swift, man. My fucking angel talks to Taylor Swift all the time to me. And something came on and I said, oh my God, I love this song. I said, I'm so glad my guardian sent it to me. And she was like, kind of looked at me very puzzled. And so I gave her the perspective of what if every song that calls to you and the lyrics in it is a word for word direct fucking discussion that your guardian angel is saying to you. I bet you any money every song that you have ever liked or ever loved or made you feel something, you are going to go and re-listen to that and it's going to change your whole fucking world. Or at least I hope it fucking changes your world. Especially those songs that play like on a continuous loop. And you just can't get enough of it. And you just can't get enough of it. Yeah, and of course your human brain will want to take you to, yeah, this is when, you felt love and blah, or maybe you felt ashamed or guilt or whatever. That's just the fucking circumstance, right? That's just the event that happened. But the song and the lyrics is a word for word, your fucking people speaking to you. I've had messages from that girl since she left, and she said that she has not taken her earbuds out, and she has been listening to the music that calls to her in a totally different way. And she said to me, because she hadn't been at school for a whole fucking month, and she said to me, I fucking went to school today and I played my fucking music. And just the perspective, just the inspiration that what I was hearing was coming from an infinite fucking being made her fucking walk taller. It made her feel like she could do anything. She didn't feel like she was walking those fucking halls alone. And so I decided that maybe I needed to share that, because there could be somebody on here who needed to hear that, who maybe, and I'll tell you something else, sound is the biggest fucking way to move energy, to heal energy. That's why music exists. It's like a direct fucking line from the divine. It's the direct fucking line from heaven. Because people who are creating music, they are in a different space. It comes from a different space. And that's why they just have these massive amounts of abundance and massive amounts of of just love from people. Because they have given you something. They have given you a direct fucking message. So, and that being said, go find your fucking favorite song, listen to it, but listen to it from the perspective of, if my angel was standing right here in front of me, if God was fucking standing right in front of me, what the fuck would he say to me? And you will have your answer. What does the divine want me to do? What is my fucking purpose? What is this? What is it? Guarantee you, you will find it in a fucking song. And it will find its way to you. They always do. They always find you. They're always with you. They're always watching you. There is not one fucking second or moment that they aren't fucking all over here for you. Why? Because you're infinitely loved. You're infinitely cared for. It's just love. That's it. They have no fucking conditions. They have no fucking concept of betrayal or fucking cheating or fucking disrespect. They don't fucking know anything about it. It's just fucking pure, unconditional love. And you are not going to find that on planet Earth from another human being. You're just not. You may find your person. You might find somebody who gets you, but you are never, ever going to find that kind of love, that kind of fucking understanding, that kind of peace in from another human. So don't try. Find it in yourself, find it in your divine, find it in your guardian. So then when you meet fucking a human being, you're good. No matter what they're doing, no matter what they're saying, you are always good. I really hope this helps you. Have a great day. Super fucking love ya. Blessed be.